I have the pleasure of welcoming Dr. Arshad Zubair here, rank holder 68, AIIMS May 2016 postgraduate medical entrance exam. Wonderfully done in the exam and got a wonderful rank as well. I formally welcome Dr. Arshad Zubair and congratulate on his performance. How do you feel?
Thank you. I'm really still recovering from the shock. I feel really good.
Well, I think you should say you feel. I feel really, very nice talking to you because this is a wonderful performance that you have put to your credit. I take this conversation to the next level and ask you, how did you prepare for the exam?
I basically concentrated on first year and second year subjects because they form the basis for the rest of the topics. So I tried to thoroughly complete first year the 3 subjects and the second year 3 subjects plus forensic medicine, and moreover I laid a lot of concentration on short subjects because short subjects are easy to score. So I did them properly, and I just studied very selectively for the final year and third year subjects.
Great. And let me just ask you here, as we all know, and you would also agree, Dr. Arshad, that time is the biggest constraint when you're preparing for, tough exams like AIIMS or PGI or AIPG even. How did you manage your time?
My method of study was I tried to study things multiple times rather than studying something with very extensively. Like for example, if I had a class on particular day, I try to finish the subject, finish the notes as quickly as possible, and try to learn something else also on the same day. So in that process, every day you get some extra time so that you can learn some other subject which has not been taken. So in the due process, when you're having, say, if you're having anat classes on a weekend, you would also be studying some physio in the same time period. So in that process, you'll be actually studying much more than your fellow colleagues.
Okay, so what I can gather from your input is that you have to look out for small things that would enrich you with various subjects during the preparation time.
Yeah, and the key I feel is to study as many things as possible and as quick as possible.
Having said that, you have also slightly touched on the method of preparation. So I ask you here that what was your method? Was it more selective or was it more extensive? How would you define it, selective or extensive?
I would say it is selective, definitely for final year and third year subjects, because your strike rate for third year and final year subjects is generally low, while for first year and second year subjects I would advise that everybody takes a glance of everything at least once, because it's easy to get. Once you know it if you've read it once, then you can definitely get all the MCQs in first year and second year subjects, while medicine or surgery, for instance, it's even if you know it, you may not get the answer.
That's really important to understand what you're saying. Dr. Arshad, can you just tell us how was DAMS or how is DAMS important in your preparation?
I don't think DAMS would have a better testimony than my performance, because in the beginning of January, I gave my All India exam on Jan 12th, and my rank was 29,000. And I joined DAMS on January 28th in 2016, because I was supposed to give my All India exam in Chennai in December 2015. Then it got postponed to Jan 12, 2016, and I gave my entrance exams and my rank was 29,000 All India rank. So then I joined, out of desperation, I joined DAMS on Jan 28th, and in 3 months' time, my rank has come down to 68.
I would say that is phenomenal, and I would credit everything to your hard work. I would say definitely there are mentors. DAMS is definitely a good mentor, but it's always a hard work behind every success. Let me remind my viewers here, I'm talking to Dr. Arshad Zubair, rank 68, AIIMS May 2016 postgraduate medical entrance exam. Dr. Arshad, as we all know that DAMS is quite active on the online medium. We have our exclusive club in Facebook. Plus we also have a DAMS cloud available to our students. How was your experience with this?
I check DAM's exclusive club every day, and I really appreciate the teachers for taking the time out, even during the off hours, to answer all our doubts. And moreover, they answer the same doubt almost every other day because people just come up with the same doubt. So I think you can cut that out. Okay, I think you can cut out the last bit.
No, you
Okay.
can go again. I'll
Yeah.
ask the question again to you,
Yeah.
right? Dr. Ashad, as we all know, the DAMS is quite active on the online medium. We have an exclusive club on Facebook and also the DAMS Cloud available to students. How was your experience?
I think Dam's exclusive club is really exquisite, to be frank. I check Dam's exclusive club almost every day, multiple times a day. Every day you get to see around 100 questions. And the best part of Dam's club is that the teachers themselves give the answer. I
Mhm.
really appreciate them for taking the time out during the off hours to answer these doubts.
Well, yes, the entire motive behind such a platform is to, help students in getting the right information in very short duration of time. Asking about this, let me just put a straight question to you that we conduct CBTs during the year. Did you take any of our CBTs, Dr. Arshad, and how was the experience?
I did take all the three CBTs which I conducted in March.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I think it was in April.
Mhm.
The semi-final DNB, the AIIMS, and the PGI mock.
Yes.
Frankly, my rank was pretty bad, so my experience as such is not that great. But then, especially the DNB one, I thought was pretty well constructed. The format is almost exact to how a DNB exam is conducted,
Mm-hmm.
and PGI was also the difficulty level in PGI matched how the PGI exam is.
Okay.
I was a little disappointed with the AIIMS one because I mean I can't blame the CBT as such because the pattern was completely different this time.
Well, that's something we never can speculate upon because the authorities that conduct the AIMS exam keep something coming new every time. So, anyways, that's very nice and very genuine of thoughts that you have shared with us. We have a lot of publications also, Dr. Arshad. We have the Last Look series, and we also have the Comprehensive Review series. That is the study material we offer to students. Plus, the Harrison Notebook, of course, is there. Can I have your call on our publications?
I actually, to be frank, didn't have a lot of time to go through all these. I primarily focused on the DAMS notes, and I feel the notes are as good as any textbook, especially in the short subjects. I mean, I think people generally lose a lot of time going through all these MCQ books for short subjects, while in DAMS they just give you a notebook which is just full of information, which is more than enough for any exam.
Well, then, and I would also appreciate the fact here that you are fairly new in DAMS. You joined in January itself, and you take your time to make an opinion on our publications. Well, that's fair enough. Let me remind my viewers once again that I'm talking to Dr. Arshad Zubair, rank 68, AIMS May 2016 postgraduate medical entrance exam. Dr. Arshad, we have been talking about the questions and the things and the various tests that have been given to the students. We call it as the DAMS evaluation system. Can I have your feedback on the evaluation system? I'm referring to the subject-wise test or the grand test that has been conducted.
I have a really good, actually a really high opinion of the DAMS exams. The main reason is that all these DAMS exams are taken by a lot of students. For example, the semi-final test was taken by 10,000, 11,000 students. So it is actually a pretty good indicator of what your rank could actually be. Because, for example, the AIIMS exam would be taken by around 30, 40,000, and DAMS itself has 11,000 participants. So that gives you a lot of motivation. And the number of tests, the class tests and the subject-wise tests and the grand tests, they are a pretty big number. Every month you would have approximately 6 to 7 tests. So with revision of notes and giving these tests, I don't think there could be anything better.
Well, that's very valuable information that you have shared with us. Dr. Arshad, any faculty in particular has influenced you in DAMS?
I think that would be unfair to specify one faculty, but the faculty in DAMS, and I have a sister who's also actually going through entrance coaching right now. So when I listen to her stories and I tell her our stories, she's actually pretty envious.
Okay.
Because we have faculty who take classes for 12 hours straight for 4 hours continuously, and we have chock full of notes, while she has to attend classes, scribble down whatever she can, and go back and read again. So I think if you join DAMS, it's actually bad luck if you can't get through, because you have everything at your disposal.
Well, that's very kind of you putting such words for us. And however, I am not too sure if you have made up your mind for something for some particular branch, but I am here to ask you formally, which branch do you wish to opt?
My first choice would be general surgery, but then I would still be happy with ortho or ENT. But then I'm not sure what I can possibly get from this rank in AIIMS.
Well, let's be optimistic and keep our fingers crossed. Before we wind up this discussion, any message to your juniors?
I mean, I think my message to my juniors have been broadcasted for a really long time. I have started endorsing for DAMS from day one, and even today one of my juniors had called me, and he's also saying, okay, I think I should find some place to stay in Karolbagh. So I think there's going to be a lot of my juniors in DAMS next year.
That's very nice of you, and it was very nice talking to you, in fact, Dr. Arshad Zubair. And I remind my listeners here once again, we were talking to Dr. Arshad Zubair, rank 68 in AIIMS May 2016. We wish you all the best in life. God bless you.
Thank you.